I know we've talked about people disrespecting us reality shifters. Hell, we even stood up against some of them together. Whether that's church groups filled with parasites, a fraud ass priest, or morally superior dickheads. What if I tell you there's another side to this that isn't so bad? Let me tell you right now, you'll meet someone who's going to give you recognition because the hard work you're putting in right now is going to pay you back later. You'll gain respect from others over time, but you may ask, I thought you said to not let what others think get to you. Or, why do you care about what others think? Good question, but keep in mind, it's not you seeking validation, it is validation seeking you. Be real, guys. Who doesn't like it whenever someone finally acknowledges them and is willing to be their ally? Especially in an environment where it's filled with bad abundance, not the good kind. I know I do. Anyone who says they wouldn't either be lying or they are telling the truth, but they are sociopathic. I'm going to use myself as an example. 4 years, and you can make the argument, even my whole life, I've struggled with comparison. It seems like no matter what, I always get slept on. People always be sleeping on me. I was always seen as a low tier guy to my friends, or at best, would come second. It honestly really did play a part in my self esteem issues, because I didn't feel understood or welcomed. During my high school years, it always killed me that I didn't have the luxury my peers did when it came to financial status and validation status, because I was different. Even after I got through the depressing shit and stepped into adulthood, the issue still carried over, even after I built my confidence, but I only really ignored and never really faced the problem directly. I just sat back and took it. Flash forward to 2025 is when I finally stood up to it and called it out on a daily basis. I've ranted, crashed out, and attacked my peers on social media. By this point, I didn't care whether I was at my highest or lowest. I am not going to be overlooked anymore. When I finally faced it, I felt good, and it really did open my eyes. It taught me as well that I am number one, that deserves nothing but the best, and all the people who use their influence to try and hold me down can all go suck a dick. I'm a shifter who can have everything and anything I want in every single reality, so I had to take action into speaking that to the universe, quite literally as well. After about 3 or 4 months of affirming that, changing the way I carried myself, and everything that was good about my previous self in 2024 was perfected this year in 2025 for both shifting and life in general. In March was when I met this girl who kind of does look like me. We'll just call her Alex. The hair and even the same facial features. She is half white and half Hispanic. About that, people confuse me for being Hispanic all the time. I admit, I look like any other race except my own. She is confident, soft spoken, wise, real, and assertive. If I had my own multiverse movie and had to cast anybody to play a female variant of me, or my trans dimensional sister, I would nominate her fully. I did go to school with her, but hardly ever remembered her until this year. But we had each other on social media for quite some time. She was brought into my existence one day at work. We'll just say I work at Target for safety, confidentiality, and security reasons. So the story can go on. At first, I thought she was mean, given she had the resting bitch face, but not too long after she smiled at me, as a sign of respect and acknowledgement, that made me feel hella good. This is where I used my intuition to sense that something was going on, and it turns out I was right. She was going through something and needed someone to talk to. She did not like any of my friends, given she could sense that they always had leverage and favoritism from the higher ups. and she vented to me about how they were treating her unfairly and poorly. I fully empathized with her and understood where she was coming from fully. Every time she would vent to one of the bosses about something, the boss lady would always antagonize her, undermine her, over giving unwanted attention like she was a goddamn prisoner, basically being on her ass 24/7. Would be treated like she was dumb for minor mistakes. The same thing basically happened to me, and I went through that shit alone. But not this time. I finally had an ally. Our connection went beyond the workplace, and we talked every single day about personal stuff, and I found her very relatable. We talked about our personalities, hardships we faced growing up, which led to us being self made people, life circumstances, and all that stuff we talked about too. Basically, getting to know each other. For the first time ever, somebody saw things the other way around for once, and see me as the cooler one than my friends and peers. Before her, some other girl did too, but I only knew her for like a month before she vanished, so I don't even consider her as my first ally of the year. Alex to me is the definitive pioneer ally that solidified my status as a top tier guy who is not just on par with people my age, but in fact better. This newfound realization really did shift my reality, all puns intended, and I've carried it every single day for the past 8 months. I have been on cloud nine since then. I'm a car owner now, I've been having way more fun in life, my work ethic has increased, nonchalant energy went up, spiritual journey is thriving, my drive to shift has increased. Holy shit, I guess one person really can make a difference. Quoting Stan Lee right there, RIP. We still talk to this day. I went to her gender reveal party and had fun. Whenever she needs a favor, I'm always here for her. And same thing, if I ever need a favor, she is there for me. Trust me, I'm a guy who is hard to get into the favor business with since I don't trust people nowadays. I fuck with everyone she has in her life, her family, her boyfriend, and her soon to be daughter as well. In fact, one of her family members is actually interested in talking about spiritual stuff with me. And go ahead, I'm more than happy to oblige. The door is always open for anyone. And if they have a strong enough belief system, I'll even teach shifting. So, Justin is still being Justin even when the cameras are off. I'm going to carry Alex's influence over to 2026, and it is definitely going to blow 2025 out of the water. The reason why something little like this means a lot to me is because I grew up the majority of my life as a ghost to society, but she motivated me enough to get myself out of that. 2025 is truly the best year of my life. No one can take that away from me. I hope to live many more years just like this one, if not better, in the next lives as well. I don't fear anything, including death, because even after death, I'll be in a different life, but same calling. I hope to see her in the 5D as well. Now it's your turn, guys. Tell me about a time you met an ally, just like Alex. Hell, if it's me who has been that person for you, tell me how I impacted your life. Yeah, really comment about it so we can basically shoot the shit about it. I'll see y'all next time. I'm not a nice person. Being nice got me stressed, sad, and hurt. I'm a cool person. There's a difference.